اللهم صل وسلم بأنواع كمالتك في جميع تجلياتك على سيدنا ومولانا محمد أول أنواع فائدة من بهور عدمات ذات المتحقق في عالم بدون وظهور بمعنى أسماء الصفات، فهو أول حامد متعبد بأنواع عبادة وقربات، ومده في عالم أرواح وأشباه لجميع موجودات، وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد فاتح لما أغلق وخاتم لما صادق ناصر الحق بالحق وهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره مقدار العظيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. One of the great Sufi masters, his name was N.A.Y.A Iskandariya, and he said something very beautiful. He said, ربما فتح لك باب طاعة، ربما فتح لك باب طاعة. Sometimes Allah opens for you a door of obedience. ربما فتح لك باب طاعة. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He opened the door for you. For what? For obedience. That could be your prayers, your salah, your namaz. That's a door for you that's been opened for you. Then he says also, this could also be your zakat, Ramadan, attending the gatherings of the Shaykh. Then he says, وَمَا فَتَى لَكَ بَابَ قَبُولِ. He said, even though رَبَّمَا فَتَى لَكَ بَابَ طَاعَتِ, that Allah has opened the door of obedience, but He has not opened the door of acceptance. So even though the door is open, you're sitting here at the gatherings, you're attending the masjids, the mawlids, and salah al-nabi, you're doing all that, but the door of acceptance is not opened. Why? Well, if you were ever in the time of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, if you were traveling with your entourage, with your people, just to visit the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, and you arrived in Medina to meet the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the first person who will greet you, if you were to go to Medina, the first person to greet you would be Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. Why would Sayyidina Abu Bakr meet you? In order to teach you the adab with the Prophet, how to sit with the Prophet, how to talk to him, how to give them adab. Why? Because you could lose more than you've ever gained because of your lack of adab towards the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. So رُبَّمَا فَتَى لَكَ, sometimes Allah opens for you a door of obedience, but He closes the door for you of acceptance. There was a man by the name of Abdurrahman Muljam. Abdurrahman Muljam. He became a Muslim. He was a Yemeni. He became a Muslim. He was really assiduous in his deen, praying. He learned Quran. He memorized Quran to the extent he became amongst the Qur'an. Like he became amongst the scholars of Quran. And he will be the worst roommate to have, because he will pray all night. And his feet were swollen just from standing all night, from praying. And he had a mark on his forehead from long prostrations, long sujood. So this man, Abdurrahman Muljam, can you say after me? Abdurrahman Muljam. You got to know this name, Abdurrahman Muljam. So this man, he travels from Yemen all the way to Makkah. He meets the people of Makkah. And then from Makkah he goes to Medina. And he meets the people of Medina. Right? And then from Medina he goes all the way to Iraq. It's Ramadan time. What's the man's name? Abdurrahman Muljam. He goes to a place called Kufa. It's a city. And it's Ramadan time. it's Fajr time. He goes to the main masjid, the main mosque in Kufa. Everyone's lining up. He goes right and sits right in the front saf, the front row. And everyone's waiting for the imam to come to lead the jamaat. So they're all looking at each other. Everyone's high in spirits because it's Ramadan. This man, Abdul Rahman Muljam, looking around, waiting for the imam. So the muazzin, he gets up and he goes inside to call the imam. And they come back and the iqamah is given. And then the imam walks in. The imam walks in. When the people saw this imam, they realized this is a senior person. They realized this person is special. Like there was a face that you've never seen before. This was a face like a moon. But you were senior. You were senior in age. This man was senior in age. And he was extremely handsome and well dressed. And he had a turban on. Beautiful face. Who is this man? This is Iraq, in Kufa, Fajr time, Ramadan time. Abdul Rahman Mujab is looking at this face as well. And everyone else looking at the face. And as he comes, people are kissing the hand. They're kissing the hand for this imam. And the imam stands at the mihrab. Man huwa? Who is this person? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. This is Sayyidina Imam Ali. This is Sayyidina Imam Ali. That's what it was. Sayyidina Imam Ali. You know about this face about Sayyidina Imam Ali? You know about the face of Sayyidina Imam Ali? Sayyidina Abu Bakr will always look at the face of Ali. Always look at Sayyidina Ali. Like hakada, always like this, his face of Sayyidina Ali. Always looking at the face of Sayyidina Imam Ali in the gatherings. So Lady Aisha radiallahu ta'ala asked, why do you always look at the face of Ali? Why do you always look at the face of Ali? Ya Abi, oh father. He said, Nadara wajha Ali ibadah. Looking at the face of Ali is ibadah. Why? Because this face has seen the face of Sayyidina Muhammad. This is the face. You see, everyone sitting here, you've heard about the Prophet ﷺ, but you've never seen the Prophet ﷺ. You've been sitting here, year in, year out, sitting here, doing Ya Rasulullah, but you've never seen this great personality, this great man ﷺ. But look at this now. The people of Medina, they heard about the Prophet ﷺ, but they never seen him. The people of Medina, they heard about the Sayyidina Muhammad ﷺ, but they never seen him. But they became Muslim. They not even seen the Prophet ﷺ. But then they heard Hajara, that he is left in Makkah. He's coming to Medina. So the people of Medina, every day in the morning, they will go outside Medina. They'll go outside Medina. Who will go outside? The young will go outside. The old will go outside. The elders will go outside. The shuyukh will go outside. The masters will go outside. The slaves will go outside. Why? We're waiting for the Prophet to come. We're waiting for him to come. And everyone will come out. And they'll look and wait and wait and wait. What a waiting. That in itself is ibadah. Waiting for Sayyidina Rasul, waiting and waiting and waiting until it became so hot, they'll go back. And this will happen day in and day out. And then one day they came out waiting for him to come. And as it got hot, they turned around and they were going back. But there was a man standing on the top of one of the roofs of the houses of Medina. And he says, Ja Rasul, Ja Rasul, the Prophet has come. The Prophet has come. But what did they see? They only saw Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Muhammad. But they had not seen the Prophet before. So which one is the Prophet? Which one is the Prophet? We've never seen the Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi. So man huma, and who is the Prophet? And who's the next man with him? Who's Abu Bakr? And who's Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi? So they come, and Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi, they sit under a tree. In Jalasa, they sit. Who sits? Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi and Sayyidina Abu Bakr. And the crowd has come. And they're looking now. Who is Sayyidina Muhammad? And who is Sayyidina Abu Bakr? And man huma? Who are they? And the reason they could not distinguish the face is because of 3 days in the cave. They could not distinguish because the nur and the light of the Prophet was on the face of Abu Bakr. Like man, who is the Prophet? And Sayyidina Abu Bakr realized. So he stands up, he takes his shawl, and he covers the head of the Prophet. Then we know that's the Prophet. That's the Prophet. So that's Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalama. And this is the face that looked at the face of Sayyidina Imam Ali. Last time when Huzur was here last time, I mentioned here, and some people were not here, but there were 5 men from the family of the Prophet that resembled the Prophet. There were 5 men that if they walked into this room, you think Sayyidina Muhammad has walked in. 5 men from the tribe of Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. If they walked in, you think Sayyidina Muhammad has walked in. The first man, his name is Abu Sufyan. Abu Sufyan ibn Harith Abdul Muttalib. If he walked in, you think Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam has walked in. He's the cousin of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And the next man, if he were to walk in, his name is Sa'ib ibn Ubayd. Who is this man? Jaddu Imam Shafi'i. He's the grandfather of Imam Shafi'i. He resembles Sayyidina Rasul sallallahu alayhi. And the next man, his name is Quthum ibn Abbas. Quthum ibn Abbas. He's the son of Sayyidina Abbas. But this man is very special. I mean, for me, this is just amazing, this man. You see, when Sayyidina Muhammad was passing away, they said, Ya Rasulullah, who should give you ghusl? Like when you pass away, who should give you ghusl? He said, Rijal min ahli bayt, men of my family. And then when they came to bury him, when they came to bury Sayyidina Muhammad because he passed away in his own home, they moved the bed and they made the grave in that room. So Sayyidina Ali and so on were bringing the body down, and they buried him. And the last man to come out the grave with the Prophet was Quthum ibn Abbas. He resembled the Prophet, but he's the last man. Just for those who don't know, where Sayyidina Muhammad is buried, like where he is buried, alayhi salatu wasalam, that place itself, where he's buried, this is the most sacred, the most holy place in existence. This is higher than the Arsh. This is higher in the Kaaba. Because Sayyidina Muhammad is makhluk. Walakin Sayyid makhluk. He is a creation. But he is the master of creation. The debate is not about Makkah or Medina being afzal. This Makan, where Sayyidina Muhammad is held, alayhi salatu wasalam, this is the most holiest place ever in existence. If that is the case with where he is buried, what would you say then about the womb that carried him? And what would you say about every womb that passed the light down? This is why from Sunnah wa Jama'ah we believe that Lady Amina and Abdullah are saved. All of the forefathers of Sayyidina Muhammad because they all had the nur of Sayyidina Muhammad in each generation. Alayhi salam. Last point now, alhamdulillah. Finish. So this is where Sayyidina Ali is. He comes up to lead the prayer. right? We're in Iraq, Kufa, Fajr time, Ramadan. Abdurrahman Muljam is there too. So Sayyidina Imam Ali, and this is called Tarbiyah Muhammadiyah. Sayyidina Muhammad, Sayyidina Ali was taught by who? By the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now look at this now. Sayyidina, this Abdurrahman Muljam, he's Hafiz Quran, he's a master, he's the worst roommate. So Imam Ali says, Allahu Akbar. The whole Jamaat stands up. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Sajda. They come back. Allahu Akbar. Then he goes to second sajda. Allahu Akbar. Everyone is sajda. Abdul Rahman, he gets up. In the prayer, he gets up and he stabs Sayyidina Imam Ali. He stabs Sayyidina Imam Ali. This man that Fataha laka bab ta'ati, that the door of obedience was open for him. He stabbed Sayyidina Imam Ali, and all the men, they jump him. They jump him and they pull him out. Now look at the Tarbiyah Muhammadiyah. They take Sayyidina Ali away into his room. They take him away to his room. And Sayyidina Ali says, don't harm him. Don't harm him. Now this man, Abdul Rahman, is arrested and put in prison. And they bring water, they bring a drink to Sayyidina Ali. Say, Imam Ali, hada laka. Yashrab, Imam Ali. This is for you, drink, ya Imam Ali. You know what he says, Sayyidina Ali? He said, give it to the one who's thirsty. They go, who? He said, the one who stabbed me. So they went into the prison. They find Abdul Rahman, they go, hada ma'a, this is water for you, from Imam Ali. They go, min Imam Ali, from Imam Ali. He said, I will not drink this. They took it back. Sayyidina Imam Ali said, hal sharaba, did he drink the water? He said, la. Sayyidina Imam Ali said, wallahi, if he had taken one sip from this water of ours, I will refuse to enter Jannah without him. This is called Tarbiyah Muhammadiyah. We ourselves here, someone is slightly rude to us, we don't talk to them for years. But we attend the gatherings. One Sangi has said something wrong to somebody else, boom, it's cut off time. Kif? This is your suluk, this is your tasawwuf. A qalbi Muhammadiyah is when you walk down the street and you see two English people walking. In your heart, you have to make a dua for them. And what's the dua? Ya Allah, whatever difficulty that they're going through, remove that difficulty. And guide them to Islam. When you pass by a pub or a club and the people are outside drunk, you have no right to curse them. You say, oh Allah, make them happy in the next world, the same way you made them happy in this world. What does it mean? It means give them guidance. So inshallah ta'ala, we stop here, inshallah ta'ala. And I give the tawfiq, inshallah, bihabli Rasul. Allahumma salli barik alayh. Allahumma salli wa sallam bi anwahi Muhammadiyya alayhi salatu wa sallam. Allahumma salli wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammad nuri kasari wa madarik al-jari wa jima'ni bi fi kulli atwari wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum.